Hello there, my name is Wayne DeFrancesco, and I'm the Director of Instruction at Woodmont Country Club in Rockville, Maryland. And as you can see by the title of this video, today we're going to take a look at the swings of Tiger Woods and Ben Hogan. And more specifically, we're going to take a look at Tiger and discuss what the announcers consider to be his big problem. And if you listen to Peter Costas and Frank Nobilo and Brandel Chambly and Nick Faldo and Johnny Miller, amongst others, you'll hear constantly about Tiger's problem with dipping or lowering his head during his swing. So what I thought we would do is we would take a look at Tiger's swing. This is from last year in Dubai, and it's an 8-iron shot. And the camera was nice and steady, which is important when you're analyzing swings. So we're just going to take a look and draw a couple of lines, and we're going to see if we can look at just what Tiger is up to here. So one of the things that you're going to notice is that as Tiger takes the club away, his head has obviously dropped. And when he gets to the transition area, let's say we're down in the neighborhood of 3 inches or so. You can also see that the edge of the gluteus has come backwards a little bit behind the original line, so you can see that his hips have gotten a little bit deeper. Now, as we go forward with Tiger's swing, we'll see a very definite lowering again, right about to the point where his left arm is parallel to the ground or just below. This is a TV shot, so you won't get the crystal clear slow motion video, but we can still see the shaft, and we can definitely see his head. So here's the second lowering. And you can also see that Tiger's derriere has stuck itself back even more. So what we're looking at with Tiger here is we're looking at the space right in front of his waist is going to get bigger. He's going to add space. And if you notice that from the top of his swing, if you look at the angle from the left shoulder to the waist, it is going to increase. Now, it's very important to note that his head has stayed right out over the ball where it started. So all of Tiger's dropping has come without backing up. So if you think of how a car jack works, you can see that he's lowering by pushing his midsection, his middle in his waist, he's pushing that backwards. So his belt buckle is now further away from the ball than it was when he started. Now, as you can see, the dropping stops just as the arm reaches parallel to the ground, and just below it stabilizes until the shaft gets to parallel to the ground. And then as the shaft lowers into the ball, as the club head goes to the ball, the end of the grip where the hands are has to come up. And when that comes up, so does the head. You can see there's definite elevation upward as Tiger's hitting the ball. Now, as you can see by the divot, the club is still descending into the ground past the ball. So he's delivering a descending blow while his body is raising. You can also see that if you watch his legs and you look at the rectangular box that I've drawn here, that when he finishes this swing, his hips will be squarely in the box. All right, so is that lowering a problem? Well, Tiger's pretty good. Since he's won 14 majors, you might think that it's not that big of a headache. But how about if I told you that I believe that that is one of the best things about his swing, and one of the things that is most common in the great swings of the past and the present.